Hello, welcome readers for change to our EVS class. Today in EVS class, we're going to explore something interesting. Let's see what. Oh, there is land, water, and air on the screen. Land. It is very important for us to live on the earth because of these three things: land, water, and air. Because land is something we live on. Water is super important for us to drink, to bathe, to wash our clothes, to plant, to give water to the plants. Air, very important for us to breathe in and breathe out. Yes, these three things are very important for life to exist on the earth. अर्थ पर लाइफ होने के लिए ये तीन चीजें बहुत 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 इंपॉर्टेंट है. Alright, let's see how have we grouped it. There are people who have given names to the group of land, water, and air separately. Let's see what happens and what are the names. The names are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Say it again with Didi. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Yes, correct. Very good. Well done. Ask Didi, why have we given names to land, water, and air? These are just one things. Yes, we have grouped them because there are different forms of land, water, and layer of air available on the Earth's surface. Let's see how. Ask Didi, why lithosphere? Difficult name you gave to land. I did not give, Baba. I did not give. Lithosphere is given by some people in the past, and this name is because the word litho means land. The word highlighted in red meaning land. Hydro means water. Hydro means water, and atmo means air. Atmo means air. All right. Ask Didi, why do we have groups of land, water, and air? These are just one things. Land is just one thing. Water is just one thing. Air is also one thing, Didi. No, Baba. There are different forms. Do we think land is just one thing? Do we only have everywhere plain land like this in the picture? No, right? We have also have mountains. We also have hills. We also have valleys. We also have a lot of caves, farmland, plain areas, plateau, something like that. Water. Think about water now. Do we have different forms of water bodies? Is there water only coming from our tap? No, right? The water is also coming from rains. The water is also present in ponds, lakes, sea, oceans. Yes, like that. Ask about air. The air is just one thing that we see, na? Air is not different everywhere, but it is something that we cannot see. The layers of air is something that we cannot see. There are different layers of air above the Earth's surface. Let's explore the definitions in a much simpler way. All right. Just remember, lithosphere. Lithosphere is for land. Hydrosphere is a category for water. And atmosphere is for air. Let's move on and explore lithosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere in a detailed manner. Lithosphere. I will read out the definition. All different landforms of the earth forms lithosphere. These are different landforms like mountain, canyon, island, valley, plain. All of this together form lithosphere. Also layer of earth. There is lithosphere, which consists of continental crust, and oceanic crust. Continental crust and oceanic crust. Ocean के नीचे भी जमीन होती है. Did you know that? That is also a part of lithosphere. The ocean की नीचे की जो जमीन होती है, the land below the ocean, is also a part of lithosphere. So litho means land. All the different landforms form lithosphere. Then hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. All the different water bodies present on the earth and the water cycle form hydrosphere. All the different water bodies like oceans, seas, lakes, ponds, rivers, etc. form hydrosphere. And also water cycle, friends. We studied about water cycle, right? So water cycle also forms, is a part of hydrosphere. Let's see atmosphere. The layers of air above the Earth's surface is called atmosphere. The layers of air above the Earth's surface is called atmosphere. The troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, all of this we cannot see, but it is way beyond the beyond our eyes to see. Okay, let's go back in the video and try to write down all the definitions in our notebook so that we tend to remember. Let's note down all these definitions. Very good. I'm moving ahead. Take a minute, write down this definition. Take another minute, write down this definition, pause the video. Please feel free to take your time. Aha, well done. Now, let's check our understanding. Let's revise whatever we have learned. Pause the video here and try to write down the answers in your notebook. Lithosphere is formed by. Lithosphere कैसे बनता है और किससे बनता है? All the water bodies and water cycle together forms. Water bodies and water cycle सब मिलके क्या बनाते हैं? Atmosphere is. Complete this definition. Atmosphere क्या होता है? Atmosphere is. Take a minute. Pause the video. Write down all your answers in your notebook. Aha, well done. Let's move on and explore more details about water cycle. We all know, friends, there's evaporation, condensation, and precipitation happening. Evaporation is when water is heated here, water is heated and goes above the Earth's surface in form of water vapors. Evaporation is water heats up in the form of water vapors, goes above the Earth's surface. Condensation, water cools down and forms clouds. Condensation, water cools down and forms cloud. Precipitation, water coming back in the form of rains. Water coming back in the form of rains is precipitation. Well done. Evaporation is जब water bodies में heat up होता है because of sun, यहाँ पे heat up होता है और यहाँ के water vapors के form में ऊपर हवा में चला जाता है. फिर ऊपर हवा में जाने के बाद पानी ठंडा हो जाता है. जब पानी ठंडा हो जाता है, water vapors ठंडे हो जाते हैं, it forms clouds. Beautiful clouds. The process is called condensation. Now, जब क्लाउड्स बहुत हैवी हो जाते हैं, उनसे वो पानी सहा नहीं जाता, then it falls back in the Earth's surface. It falls back on the Earth's surface in form of precipitation. All right. Let's move on and look at all the process in a detailed manner. Evaporation. Say it with Didi loudly. Evaporation. Evaporation is when water heats up. Condensation happens when water cools down. Precipitation happens when water falls back. जब पानी वापस गिरता है. Condensation जब पानी ठंडा हो जाता है. Evaporation when water heats up. जब water गर्म होने लगता है. All right. So say it again with Didi. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Wonderful. Very good. Let's move on and revise whatever we have learned about these three different things. Pause the video here, write down your answers, and let's move on. Wonderful, friends. Very well done. Thank you for attending this video, and thank you for all the listening that you did. I hope we all have learned about different spheres: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and we've also learned about water cycle, evaporation, condensation, precipitation. All right, friends, bye-bye. Please do the worksheet and submit it to your bhaiyas and didis on time. Wonderful.